Well, in business news tonight, the price of crude oil in the world market is on the decline. London's Brent crude recorded a 0.03% fall today.
The price of a barrel of crude oil at London's Brent at its closing at 6 this morning was $106.8. It is a 0.03 decrease compared to the previous day's price index. During the past month, a barrel of crude oil in the British market was sold at a price of $120. During the month of May, it came down to $113. At 6 a.m. US time, the price of a barrel of crude oil at the Western Texas Intermediate market was at $90.72. It, however, was a 1.5% decrease compared to the previous day. Furthermore, the price of oil in the Singapore market is also at a negative note.
Well, residents of Palligoda staged a demonstration near the Kalni Bridge over the recent incident where a woman had been abducted in the Vadulavat area in Grand Pass. Police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohana stated that traffic congestion was reported along the Colombo-Negombo road. However, the police had intervened to disperse the protesters. Police also stated that a complaint had been received regarding the abduction of a woman and further investigations are being carried out into the incident. Well, Lambikashini Kumaravel of Vellavatta won the 4th season of Shakti Superstar. The grand finale was held yesterday at the Stein Studios in Ratnalana.
Thousands came forward to contest at the 4th season of the coveted Shakti Superstar and 15 contestants made it to the final round. Only 4 contestants were able to make it to the all-important grand finale. The finalists were Mary Rosita Jesudasan of Jaffna, Lambikashini of Vellavatta, Sahitya Ramanan of Nallur in Jaffna and Sudan, who came through the wild card.
First place goes to Lambikashini.
Lambikashini Kumaravel, who is a student of Hindu Ladies College in Vellavatta, expressed her views to News First regarding her victory.
I'm so happy to be here because I have been selected as the Shakti Superstar of this, season 4, and I'm so thankful to Shakti TV because it had offered me a great opportunity because it's a hard journey, and I'm so thankful to everyone who supported me to come throughout this journey.
The grand finale of the Shakti Superstar was telecast on wide screens in several parts of the island.
On to some sports news now. Although Sri Lanka once again received the opportunity to host the 15th Asian Junior Athletics Championships, it is still at a stage of uncertainty. This is because the International Association of Athletics Federation and the Asian Athletics Association are yet to complete their investigations. Minister of Sports Mahindananda Alutkamage confirmed that such an investigation is being conducted.
On the 3rd of last month, an election was held to appoint officials for the Sri Lanka Athletics Association. Director General of Sports Ranjini Jayakodi coordinated the election. I see this in a manner in which the Director General of Sports from the Ministry of Sports coordinated the election as forceful and against the sports ordinance. Even if the minister is vested with the power according to the ordinance, it should be used intelligently. On the 24th of April, in a letter, the IAAF questioned the process of calling for elections after dissolving the Sri Lanka Athletics Association. The letter goes on to say that it has transpired that the Minister of Sports had postponed the AGMs of the association on 2 occasions and had later dissolved it. If this fact is true, it will be a clear example to show that the government has interfered with the administration process of the Sri Lanka Athletics Association. The letter by the IAAF goes on to note that an interim committee cannot be appointed unless there is a conflict among members to carry out their activities. The IAAF also notes that the interim committee can only be appointed after obtaining the approval of it. Was it not these regulations that were cast aside when an interim committee was appointed on the 30th of March? Furthermore, in the letter issued on the 16th, the IAAF goes on to note that the Sri Lanka Athletics Association will not be accepted if an acceptable response is not received. We have not been informed if we will be accepted or not. We have presented the list of names of the officials that were appointed on the 3rd in a proper manner. We later sent a letter of explanation in response to the letter received on the 16th. If the Sri Lanka Athletics Association is not accepted, it is the sportsmen who will have to bear the consequences. If in any case a country is banned by the international body, a competitor from that country will not be allowed to compete by representing the respective country. Now in 1976, when SLB Rosa was to compete, Sri Lanka was not an accepted country. At that time, the International Olympic Committee invited Rosa to represent the Olympic flag. However, the value of a player is not based on which flag he represents. If in any case a situation arises where a sportsman cannot represent his country and has to represent an international flag, what action will be taken against the officials who created such an environment? Sports First will keep a close watch.
And on that note, we leave from the News First newsroom. I'm Sonali Wanigabadage. Thanks for being with us. We leave you with several visuals of a number of piranhas that were captured in the rivers of the Amazon. Good night.